I'm holding here Alaska Chip Company potatoes. These are potatoes that are grown in the valley. Vanderweel Farm grows our potatoes, and this is not only an Alaska grown potato, which makes it a lot healthier than outside potatoes, but this is a potato that's specially formulated to make potato chips. This is just the perfect potato for making a potato chip. It's 3 inches in diameter, it's oblong shape, it's low in sugar, it's got a high specific gravity, which means there's not much water in it. So when that's sliced, you're going to get a really good, nice clean chips, and there's not going to be much waste on the ends. It's a Hobart 6560 peeler. It peels about 50 pounds of potatoes in a minute. We load this conveyor up with our whole batch of potatoes. And so this batch is going to go into the fryer. It'll take about 15 seconds for this 45 pounds to go through the slicer, and then it's fed into the fryer. And now the fryer is going to continue to stir those chips through the cooking process, which takes about 4.5 to 5 minutes. This is not your high volume, low cost product. What you're doing is we're going after a gourmet market, which is a small one. When you're in a small market to begin with and you're using a gourmet product, that's going to limit what you're going to be able to sell. The biggest challenge facing Alaska when it comes to dairy or growing or any kind of agriculture and manufacturing as well is economies of scale. And that really just comes down to the more output that you have, the larger outputs you have, the lower you can get the cost down on your individual product. And we can't generate the economies of scale in the state to compete with Dairy Gold in the dairy industry or with Frito-Lay in the potato chip industry. Where we seem to do well in the state of Alaska is extraction of resources. There will be a reversal of this eventually as the population in Alaska grows. But at this point, that still is our big challenge.